Saturday morning, everybody. Jefferson Graham here, and we're going to have some fun today. I'm going to be taking your questions about video editing. You may have some. We're going to do some unboxing. I got a bunch of stuff in the mail recently that I thought it'd be fun to share with you. Why should I just open up the box here? Why not go live and open up the box together? I've got a new tripod from Neewer, which is taking on the Peak Design tripod. Let me show you what that tripod looks like right here. No, that's not it. Yeah, it's right here. They're taking on, even though that's not moving. Okay, there's something wrong there. Yeah, let's go back here. They're taking on the Peak Design travel tripod, and I also have a redesigned Padcaster. I think that's what it's called, the Padcaster. It's a teleprompter for the iPhone and iPad. It's right down here. I want to make sure yes, Padcaster, not Podcaster. Got that straight. Okay. One thing I'm missing is my overlays. Where is everybody? So I'm not seeing any comments. I would love to hear from you if you have any questions today. And I just have to check my window here for comments and reactions. There we are. I'm not seeing them because nobody has commented. So anyway, I just did a deep dive today. Oh, there's Todd. Hey, cool. Thanks for being here, Todd. So thanks to Todd, I just did a deep dive on video editing. Todd asked last week, okay, cool. I want to download the Blackmagic app, but how do I edit? And I realized I've never done a video about how to edit, and I wrote an article about video production a few years ago, and I did all the stuff then. Such a difference now. You know, back then it was you could use Adobe Premiere Elements for $100 on Windows computers and Apple computers as well. You could use iMovie for free, and that was what I told people when they were looking for stuff about Windows computers, you know, when they wanted to know which one to use. And now, doing the research, CapCut is free. CapCut, which is from ByteDance, the company that owns TikTok, has a free desktop app and a mobile app. And the desktop app is great, and it works on Windows and Apple computers. And again, it's totally free. Some of the special effects are amazing, but just the basic gist of how to edit a video, how to take a few clips, put them together, add B-roll, add music, add text. It's all there and pretty simple to do. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, and Arthur is writing us from Maine. And thank you, Arthur, for being here. He's looking forward to seeing the Padcaster. As am I. It's a nice box. You know, oops, I clicked that button too fast. You may wonder, you know, what's it like when the media gets boxes? Because I get them all the time, not as often as I used to, but I still get them. And what might be in there? Let's just jump in as I wait for your questions on video editing, if you have any. I think it's a pretty simple process. It's just really sitting down and doing it. But let's take a look let's start with the tripod. Okay, so this is the Peak Design travel tripod, which sells for $379 or $599. Okay, so the carbon fiber is $600, which is what I have here. The aluminum, which is cheaper stuff, is $379. I love this tripod because it's lighter than most tripods, and I take it with me everywhere. You see I have my iPhone cage on top of there. This is the small rig cage, which sells for $40. And I just like it because it's so convenient and light, and I can open it up really fast. So now we have a box from Neewer. We have the Neewer tripod, which is taking them on for $179. So let's look at it together. Throw that box over there. the Neewer, made in China. It's the carbon fiber travel tripod. Now remember, I just showed you that picture. Peak Design is $600 and Neewer is $179. That's exciting, isn't it? Let's see what it looks like. Open up. Let's hope they didn't go crazy with packaging, which they usually do. They usually make it so hard to get stuff out of there. Come on, tape. Come on, tape. Okay. So here we go. We have a little piece of styrofoam in there. Take that out. All right. We have a tripod. And we have some more stuff in here. What is it? Is that it? Okay, that's some styrofoam in there. Throw that over. We have a little thing to connect so that we could carry a strap. And we've got some screws. Not sure what these screws are going to be for. And a little screw thing to connect it. Okay, now, how do I do it? I rip it off. Throw that over there. And, okay, how complicated are they going to make this? I've got a zipper in here that is going this way. Okay, very good. And out she comes. The $179 carbon fiber Neewer clone of Peak Design, which is even lighter. This is even lighter. Whoops, what was that? What just fell down? Something interesting happens here. I think this is the head. Okay. Oh, I like this. So this is a traditional Manfrotto head that will just, you can screw your camera right on there, which I really like because Peak Design doesn't offer that. They use the, I think it's called the arc plate. It's a little harder to get it on and off. And this is a push. Ooh, I like that. I like that. You push it to take it off, and you put it right back in there, and it slips in really nicely. I've had trouble with, that's my biggest beef about the Peak Design travel tripod, is it's been hard to get the plate in and out. So I really like that. Right there, opens up. I can tell you already, this is lighter than the Peak Design one. Let's reach for that. Here they are back to back. You could tell that this is not as sturdy. The Neewer is not going to be as sturdy in the wind, which the Peak Design is, but it's $179. Otherwise, it looks to be a total clone of the Peak Design tripod. It doesn't unsnap as swiftly as the Peak Design one does, but maybe it'll take a little while to get used to it. Oh, I'd love to read you what it says on here. Except I can't. The print is so small. It's directions for how to use a tripod, which I think we kind of know. Okay, so that's how high it goes. This is a smaller tripod than the Peak Design tripod, but for $179, looks pretty cool. So obviously I will be playing with this and I will test it out. I'm going to Atlanta on Tuesday. I'll be there for 4 days. So I'll bring this tripod with me and give you a full report. As far as this head goes, which is the one I'm going to want to use, there's going to be a directions there on how to put it on. That I'm not sure about. Could this be it? Something unsnaps and snaps? Not sure. And then the other question is whether it's, ball head. So it'll move around, which is great, which I really want. Okay, $179, I'm happy. I will tell you more about this after my trip to Atlanta when I will put it to full use in over a 4-day period. Okay, here we go. I have another box for you. Let's get to it. The Padcaster. As many people know, the teleprompter is something that we all use. I'm actually looking at one right now. I don't have any script on it, but I'll give you a little picture. If you could, let's take a picture. Boom. Within that ring light is a teleprompter, and I use the Elgato teleprompter. It sells for, I think, about $200 plus, and it's really convenient. It fits really well. It goes right over my Sony ZE V10. I think those are the, what is, never sure about that one. Well, it's the Sony right over there, and works great, but it's a studio teleprompter, and I don't travel with it. The folks at Padcaster, which actually predate the Elgato teleprompter, have been working hard on making a mobile one. Let's show you the inside of the box here. So what do we have here? We start with, okay, this is the Padcaster, and I'm assuming that it's going to open up. All right. So their pitch is that you could take this with you mobily, and I've got that same trip to Atlanta on Tuesday, and I will take it with me. And not sure where the slider goes. I'm assuming that back here is where we're going to put the camera. How we're going to get the iPhone into here, I'm not sure, but this is a nice little mobile one that should be very interesting. So what else is in the box? Let's unzip this over here. Got a bunch of stuff I will tell you about. A lot of stuff. And here's more. Okay, sort of hard to open up and talk and figure out what everything is at once, but this is a cleaning kit. Got that. Alrighty. This must be a cleaning lens. Thank you very much, because teleprompters get dirty, and you need to clean them often. Okay, here are some rings. These rings will go over the lens of your camera to make sure that you can fit onto the back of here. Right? You'll need rings for that. And it looks like there are more rings as well. We have a remote control, which is cool because when you're sitting there out in the field talking into the camera, oftentimes the script will start going too fast and you'll want to scroll backwards. So this little doodad, this little remote control, will help us go backwards. And not sure what this is. This looks like something to carry it with. Okay, Josh. Josh is my friend over at Padcaster. I'm not seeing the directions for how we put it all together. I see we have another box here called the Parrot Pro Teleprompter Multifunction Adaptable Kit. Let's see what's in here. Okay. Tape. Oh boy. Looks like some clamps and more clamps and a iPhone holder. So we'll need that to mount the iPhone to the back of the Padcaster. Okay, that's it. Oh, there's another box. We have another box. What else do we have in here? looks like we have a monitor, which is cool. How this is all going to work, I can't tell you right now, just off the top of my head. I will have to spend some time finding the manual, which I assume is in here somewhere. Oh, could that be it? Or is that the cleaning kit? That is the cleaning kit. That is not the manual. Perhaps the manual is online. So the Padcaster sells for $150, and you can go to padcaster.com to find out more about it. I am going to take some time to figure out how to put this all together. I'll make a video about that. I just wanted to open it up and show you what the boxing was like. Quick little reminder, we're having a contest. We're having a camera giveaway. We're giving away a Blackmagic Cinema 6K camera. And all you have to do is download the Blackmagic app and make a video with the Blackmagic video app, submit it, and we're going to do the drawing on September 1st. Everybody who submits gets a free ebook from me as well. You can find out more information at photowalkstv.com. Look for the camera giveaway post. I've been looking at some of the stuff that's been coming in. It's been great. If video editing has been a hindrance and has stopped you, check out my post today on how to do edits. And meanwhile, Todd has a question. Let's see what he's got. No questions about Neewer or Padcaster. So today's question, based on being Mr. Timelapse, is what will you be doing time-lapse with, Blackmagic or Relapse? I used both this week when I went away to San Diego, and Blackmagic. It was really great. I haven't posted the time-lapse that I did yet, but it looks really good, and I'll probably put it on Facebook over the weekend. The great thing about the Blackmagic app and time-lapse is that unlike the Apple app, which is all automatic, you get to choose your intervals, how often the shutter moves, and you can't do that with Apple. Everything's automatic. Every video will be 30 seconds, whether you like it or not, because that's the way they want it to be. Blackmagic, you can go as long as you want to go. I was staying at a hotel, the Sheraton San Diego, used to be called the Sheraton Harbor Island Hotel, and I was lucky enough to have a balcony. And when I have a balcony, you know what I do. So where to go? Pull out that baby tripod, put the iPhone in there, and let it rip. Compose my image, choose my intervals, and I run. I run that thing. I ran it all night long. I ran it, basically for 24 hours. And I was close enough in my balcony to have an AC plug, so I was able to plug it in. And that was really great. So it came out really good, had lots of clouds going over the marina, and the water wasn't going back and forth too crazy, so that looked really good. So that's my answer to you, Todd. On the Padcaster, I'm going to sit down and study it and figure out how to put that thing together, and I'll do a video about that. And I will let you know about the Neewer tripod. I can give you my first impression. It's lighter. It's not as sturdy as the Peak Design. It's probably not made with. I don't want to knock it, but it's probably not made with some of the finer materials. It's 2/3 of the price. It's $179 versus $600. I don't have the space here to push them up all the way and show you how high it'll go. Well, maybe we could try it out. I'll try it out. Arthur, CapCut lets you adjust video speeds. Is there an advantage to shoot video at normal speed and then adjust it in post with CapCut for shorter pieces? Arthur, I assume you're talking about time-lapse? You could try it both ways. Frankly, on the time-lapse that I did not choose the interval that moved as fast as I wanted it to go. And I actually did the adjustment in CapCut. I made it go faster. And let's see, maybe I could figure out. Let's see if I could figure out how to show you this time lapse. Let's see. Just give me 1 second. And I'm just not sure where on my computer I hid that time lapse. So I can't really show it. Okay. And Arthur says yes on time lapse. Okay. So look for the. I'll put the time lapse on Facebook today. So check it. That's facebook.com/jefferson.graham, and you can go check it out. Any other questions on time lapse, on editing? I was going to move these up all the way. And this is going to be a little hard. Okay, let's go sound free right now. All right, so there's the, oh, wait. And the Neewer. Let's see the Neewer. Okay. Okay, so roughly the same size, but the Peak design is a little heavier, a little sturdier, and perhaps for a travel tripod, again, $179 versus $600. You're going to save some money, and just don't take it into the wind. On that note, I'm Jefferson Graham. Don't forget to submit to the video contest. Look for more information at photowalkstv.com. Thank you for checking this out. I'll be back at you soon. Again, I'm off to Atlanta, hot Atlanta, on Tuesday, of all places, but that's where I'm going. And thanks again for watching. Bye-bye.